Have you ever sat at a slot machine or gambling table knowing you're losing but kept going anyway? It's not stupidity. It's not bad luck. It's psychology, and it's weaponized against you. Casinos have mastered the art of keeping you playing, even when your wallet's screaming at you to stop. The more you lose, the more desperate you become, and the more trapped you are in the game. You don't keep gambling because you think you'll win. You keep going because your brain can't handle the loss. You chase it, justify it, even ignore it, hoping the next spin or bet will fix everything. But here's the disturbing truth. Losing feels addictive. The frustration, the rush, the almosts, they all mess with your judgment, and in the casino's eyes, that makes you the perfect customer. Let's break down exactly how they've wired your brain to lose and love it. Here's the paradox. Losing hurts, but it also hooks you. In the world of gambling, pain becomes part of the pleasure. And that's no accident. It's how addiction is built. See, when you lose a bet, your brain lights up with frustration and stress. But instead of pulling you away, that emotional spike fuels your urge to win it back. It's called negative reinforcement, the drive to remove discomfort by doing the very thing that caused it. You're not addicted to winning, you're addicted to relief. And casinos exploit this perfectly. They know that each loss tightens the trap. The more you lose, the stronger your emotional investment becomes. You're not chasing money, you're chasing closure. But here's the brutal truth. That closure never comes. And the longer you chase it, the deeper you fall. This is the casino's cruel trick, turning pain into motivation. And it works. You've heard of a runner's high, but did you know there's such a thing as a gambler's high? It's not just the wins that excite the brain, it's the entire emotional roller coaster, especially the losing streaks. When you're losing, your brain releases cortisol, the stress hormone, your heart races, your focus sharpens, and adrenaline surges. This cocktail of chemicals creates a state of hyperarousal. You feel alive, on edge, and locked in. It's not pleasure, it's intensity, and the brain mistakes it for purpose. This is why some gamblers report feeling a rush even when they're deep in the red. They're trapped in what scientists call the action, a psychological loop where the thrill of the game becomes more addictive than the reward. It's not about money anymore. It's about escaping reality, feeling something, anything, no matter the cost. And that's how the losing streak becomes your new high. You lose one hand, then another. And before you know it, you're not trying to win anymore. You're just trying to get back to where you started. This is the deadly trap called chasing losses. Your brain can't accept the loss. It screams, just one more bet. You can fix this. That's not logic. It's desperation. Studies show that gamblers who chase losses enter a fight or flight state where rational thinking shuts down and survival instincts kick in. It's the same part of the brain activated during trauma. You're no longer playing to win, you're running from the pain of losing. The more you lose, the deeper the hole gets, and the harder it is to climb out. Casinos love this because every desperate spin, every double down, means more profit for them and more disaster for you. By the time you realize you're chasing, you've already lost. You press the button at the exact moment. You pick the lucky machine. You have a system. But here's the truth. You're not in control, just fooled into thinking you are. This is called the illusion of control, and it's one of the most dangerous tricks your brain plays in a casino. Studies show that gamblers believe they influence random outcomes, especially after a near win. They think skill or strategy matters, when in reality, every result is pure chance. Slot machines, roulette wheels, dice, they don't care how confident you feel, but casinos do. Because when you believe you're in control, you bet more often and you stay longer. The illusion feeds your ego. It tells you that you're different, that you can beat the odds. But the odds, they don't care who you are. In the casino's eyes, your confidence isn't a threat. It's a profit center. Every gambler hits it, that quiet moment when your gut whispers, stop, walk away, but you don't. Why? This is the break point, and it's the most dangerous place to be. It's where your brain knows you're losing, but refuses to let go. This isn't weakness, it's neuroscience. Your brain is now chasing closure, not victory. Casinos know this exact moment. They watch it happen millions of times a day. And guess what they do? Nothing. They let you keep going. Because at the break point, you're most vulnerable and most profitable. You tell yourself, just one more spin. You make deals with yourself. You fantasize about a comeback, but the truth, the longer you stay, the less chance you have. The break point isn't a warning bell, it's the trap door. And once you've crossed it, you're not gambling anymore. You're unraveling. Here's the harsh truth. You think you're in control. But the machine has been rewiring you from the start. Every spin again, every almost win, every flashing light. It wasn't random. It was a script written for your brain. You weren't playing the game. You were being conditioned by it. Your decisions influenced, your emotions triggered, your losses just fuel for the illusion that a win is right around the corner. It's called operant conditioning, and it's the same method used to train lab rats, addicts, and yes, gamblers. You've been trained to respond to dopamine hits, not logic. And now, ask yourself this. When you sit at that machine, are you chasing money or responding to a program you didn't even know was running? Because if the answer shakes you even a little, then maybe you're not the player at all. Maybe you're the product. Now that you know the truth, the question remains, will you ever gamble the same way again? Or has the game already won? If you think you've been in control this whole time, think again. The casino's tricks go much deeper than you ever imagined. But here's the most terrifying part. The system is built to make sure you never stop playing, and that's the dark reality most gamblers never face. What if you were never meant to win? In our next video, we're diving into the most twisted casino scams ever exposed. You won't believe how far they'll go to take your money. If you've been hooked by this truth, hit the like button and share this with someone who needs to know. Drop a comment and tell us, what's your experience with gambling? Were you ever caught in the trap? Subscribe for more psychological breakdowns because the truth doesn't stop here.